Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. It's something that I have learned from a lot of trial and error. So this morning I was getting ready and I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed tomorrow, and I was like, oh my gosh, I stopped myself from getting ready at the eye portion. So when you see me with no eyebrows on and no mascara, I had basically the most of my face makeup on, like foundation, concealer, bronzer. I stopped myself and was like, oh, I meant to record how I do my eyebrows so that I have proof of pre-microbladed brows on YouTube and so that you can see how I do my eyebrows. Obviously, I'm not a makeup artist. I have learned from watching YouTube and from watching a lot of different tutorials, but I do love seeing how normal people do their makeup, because sometimes I feel like you either learn more from a normal person or it seems more approachable, and it's like, oh, I can probably do that too. So listen, if I can do my crazy eyebrows, you probably can too. So if you want to see me with no eyebrows and see how I achieve this finished look, keep on watching, because it's going to show up in just 3, 2, 1. Womp womp. Here I am with no brows and also no mascara, because that looks extra strange. I referenced once before that I feel like without my brows on, I feel like Kim Kardashian at the Met Ball a couple years ago that was like futuristic themed. I only use one product, and there are probably 100 different ways to do your eyebrows, different techniques, different products. I've probably tried 98 of those ways over the years, and this is the solid way that I find works best for me. I am a novice. I'm not a makeup artist. I want to try to make it as easy as possible, but I obviously need a lot of brow to fill in. And I have not plucked my eyebrows in about 2 years now. So this is like as far as we're going. I've tried to grow out and get androgynous brows, and it's just not working for me. So that's why I'm going to microblade, because I considered getting just a tint, but the fact is I need brows where I don't have brows, and I don't think tinting will do that. So the thing that I've used consistently for, I would say, the last year and a half is this L'Oreal Brow Definer, or Brow Stylist Definer. And this is the kind that twists up. They also have one that looks very similar to this that needs to be sharpened, and I just prefer the more precise tip of this one. I used to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I forget how much that one is. It's like $21 maybe 20 something. And this I think is like $7. So as much as I go through these, this was a really good find for me. And I have found that it's exactly the same. It has this twist up, like micro tip, and then it also has a spoolie on the end. I've heard a lot of people say that the dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz is NYX, has a micro pencil as well that also looks exactly like this. That one for me was a little too dry, and I'd actually had the tip break off of it multiple times, and also something with the packaging, like they look exactly the same, but the spoolie on that one like came loose and it would just like spin around, and it didn't work for me. But people swear by that one, so if you like, this style, you might want to try that one. It just didn't work out for me. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go in really close and see what we can do here. I'm gonna clip my hair back so it's out of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna brush through them a little bit. So as you can see here, I'm gonna try to do it through this finder, and I don't know if it's gonna work well. So as you can see here, I basically have like a lot, and this is probably why I've always over plucked my eyebrows like in years past, is because all of these little hairs down here are like so lonely and random, and that's what I've been trying to grow in. And so that is what I currently fill the heck in. Also, this little triangle right here, I have, some of them are fine hairs that you really can't see, but I don't have a lot. And so I have learned that for me, it looks better if I try to fill this in a little bit down here. And so that's kind of where I start. Also, I know that like the technique that everyone uses for figuring out where your eyebrows should be is the whole like this situation. My eyebrows really, like for my nose, should start a lot sooner. But the fact is I don't have a ton of hair over here, and I've tried it to see how it looks on me, but it looks really, really fake because there's no hair for the wax to like grip to. So it looks more natural if you have, like, if I fill in this, because this is where I have hairs, it definitely looks more natural. And so that's why I'm excited to see the microblading, because I'm wondering like how far over we can go, and it might totally change the look of my face, which I'm excited about and scared about. But okay, so this is basically where I start down here. And like I said, you can tell, you can't see it, but I do have very fine brow hairs down there. Oh my God, this is gonna be so hard. So I start there. I might have to use a different mirror because this is really gonna look crazy. Can you still, yeah, you can still see if I look over here. Okay, so I start down there, and then I just kind of follow my hairline. And then obviously I'm trying to fill in all of this stuff, but I just kind of try to do the bottom as like, I'm just following where those hairs grow. And I've been doing more of like a straight across brow than like an up, you know, like arched brow recently, just because that's kind of where my hairs have grown into. I'm definitely open to options, but that's just kind of how I've been doing it. I've been going for a mega brow, and I've been liking it. Okay, so then I just kind of work in, because I got to fill in everything else too. So I just kind of try to get that like general shape on the top and the bottom. And I do have a pretty decent point up here, so I just kind of try to follow it and define it a little bit more. And so there you can see like I'm kind of getting the general shape in, and then I just kind of go in and fill it in. And then the goal is that I kind of leave this until the very end, and then I try to make this look as light as possible. Because I used to fill in, like I said, I've tried everything. I've done like waxes, pomades, shadows, everything. And I used to use like one of these, like a thinner version of this. And I used to start right here and go shunk and make a stamp and then go over, and nothing makes you look more angry than if you start right there and make a distinct line. So I'm just going to kind of grow in. And like I said, I'm going to not try to do too much of that very front part, because I want to kind of make that as light as possible. Filling in, it's all filling in. And I'm going to go in just a little tiny bit, make little tiny strokes on this corner part. The main key for me in that corner part is just getting some color down there, and then I just blend it with the spoolie. So this looks crazy right now, but the spoolie is the important part, and that's where I just kind of want to like blend it and kind of just make it not as drastic. And then I always end up taking off like too much product in certain areas, and it sort of looks a little patchy, and that's just where, you know, I kind of go in again and just sort of refill in. And, you know, I can do my makeup, like my entire face I could do in 5 to 10 minutes. It's the brows that take literally just as long as the face. Like my face, all my face makeup could take me 5 minutes, and then my brows take 5 minutes too. And it's that I have to be pretty precise. And I've done this with like, I have 3 young kids. I've done this like in the morning when I used to get ready for work, like with a kid on my hip, trying to like do this precisely. And it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot to commit to trying to fake the eyebrows. Okay, so that's looking pretty good right now. And again, I always feel like this inside part I need help with. I don't know. I just sort of like blend it, and I'm like, it was like a sentence that trails off. Like, and this is looking good, and like that's how I feel about that part of my eyebrow. So that is like the before and after. So yeah, the microblading, I'm excited to obviously not have to do my eyebrows every morning, but I'm also really nervous. I'll do this side too and just kind of talk about this while I do it, just to show you another side. But I'm also nervous to get them done, because I know that microblading is obviously, it's a big deal. A lot of people do them. It's very mainstream right now, but I actually don't know anyone who has gotten them done. I've never seen someone in real life with microbladed brows that I know of. I've probably passed someone by and not realized. So I'm nervous. So I'm nervous for that reason, because what if I don't love it and I'm committed for like 18 months? I mean, I know that my friend Lisa that's doing them, she's going to do an awesome job. I'm not worried about that. You know, sometimes you get your hair done and it's like, they did a good job, but it's not what you expected. And you're just like, you just, I guess like anything, you kind of have to like warm up to the idea or get used to it. Literally look like that eagle in the Muppets if I don't do this right. If I leave it like this, I will look like that eagle in the Muppets that has really good brows. Jealous of a Muppet. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I could fidget with this front part forever because I just, like I said, I just don't know. Okay, now I need eyelashes, because that's crazy. So I'm gonna do this really quick. Put this on just to finish my face off. This is Buxom Infrared. It's like a lip crayon and I really like it. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna go kind of light on it and not fill it in all the way. All right, so there's my brows. Wish me luck tomorrow when I go get my microblading done. You know that I will very extensively record that process and probably do a video on it if the footage and everything turns out good. So I will, next time you see me, I will have different brows. Actually, I might not be able to record right away because if I have like the scabbing, the scarring, ooh, so if I don't have a video out for a week or two, that'll be why, because I literally don't know how long that healing process takes. I know my brows are going to be kind of gnarly for a minute. And actually, I'm getting my brows done tomorrow, Thursday, and then I'm going to a John Mayer concert on Friday. So should I like incorporate a hat into my outfit? Like, am I going to have scabbed brows? Am I going to look crazy? Am I going to have to wear sunglasses during the concert? I don't know what I'm in for. This should be interesting. Follow me on Insta stories at What Kate Finds, and you will, you know, I'll document it because I always do. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in my next video. Bye.